doo boom boom bop doo bop dee. Well, hello there, everyone. How are we doing today? Let's see. Let me move stuff around here. So, 11 o'clock. I am the only one. Nobody is on with me right now. Much sad. Now, why is that? Is that because most of us are at school and now we just don't think about Captain Stream? Is it because you all are on your own separate cruise happening right now, maybe? Good question. Who knows? Well, we'll record the video and then you can follow along on your own. Excuse me. All right. So let's see here. We'll just classroom. Let's see. Set this up because we're gonna be moving our computer around today. Okay, so today we're going to make some 3D glasses. 3D glasses. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to a 3D movie before, but if you have, then what they do is they give you glasses, right? And the glasses just look like regular old glasses, but somehow when you put them on, it makes the movie 3D. How does that work? We're going to make some of those today, but they'll be a little different because they're an older technology than the movie glasses that you use, okay? So, basically the way you see things in 3D is so what happens is you have two eyes, and that is what helps you see things in 3D. Your brain, your eye, this eye sees one picture, his eye sees another picture, and the brain stitches the pictures together to make a 3D image. Let's do a little example, right? Take your finger and hold it out as far as you can, okay? And look at it with one eye. Leave one eye open and one eye closed. If you can't close your one eye at a time, if you have a hard time blinking, that's okay. What you can do is you can just cover one eye, okay, and then cover the other eye, okay? So hold out your finger as straight as you can, far away from your face, cover one eye and look at it, then cover the other eye, go back and forth. Don't move your finger, but just one eye, then the other eye, one eye, the other eye. Switch back and forth. You should see your finger moving back and forth like this. Now, I know you guys are smart. I know you know that your finger is not actually teleporting back and forth when you move your eyes, right? What's happening is that this eye is looking at your finger from a slightly different angle than the other eye, right? Slightly different angle. So it's getting two different pictures of what's going on. And then what happens is you look at them with both eyes, you don't see those two pictures, right? Switch back and forth, two fingers, two pictures of the same finger. Super weird right now. I must look super weird. But you're not getting two pictures of the same finger when you look at it with both eyes. You just see your one finger. Your brain takes those two pictures, smushes them together to create a 3D view. It is what allows you to have the depth. You can see things from two different angles, so you can then accurately understand how far away something is. So, by making one eye see one picture and one eye see the other picture, we can trick our brain into doing that exact same thing and creating a sense of depth where there is no depth. That's how 3D technology works. Okay? When you go to a movie theater and you put those glasses on, what happens is those lenses are polarized, meaning it only lets light of a certain kind go through this and another certain kind of light go through this one. And then what happens is the movie very quickly shows one picture with the light that can only go through this one, and one picture that can with the light that only goes through this one. And your brain, each eye sees a different picture from a slightly different angle, just like the way you're looking at your finger. Brain stitches those pictures together, make a 3D object that has depth to it. Okay? Okay. Let's see. There's no power at school. I'm starting to think Fridays are cursed because the power shuts off a lot. What? The power shuts off at school. Nobody should be at school right now. Paige asks, hello. It's no longer no screen time month. Oh, congratulations, Paige. I'm glad you got your screen time back. Cap, how do you chat in your videos? I don't know how to, and forgive me because I forget to watch your Minecraft videos. Well, first of all, you're forgiven for not watching my Minecraft videos, but make sure you do go back later and watch them because they're a lot of fun. It does seem that the school Chromebooks are having a problem doing live chat. So if you have your own phone or if you have your own computer or your own iPad or something like that, and you're watching the stream, then you can use the chat. Phaedra says, by the way, I will not be on next Friday. I will be in Twin Falls. Oh, well, I'm sad you're not here right now, but maybe you're watching this later. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make some old-timey 3D glasses. Here are some things you're going to need. You're going to need some cardboard. Okay, get some cardboard. You are going to need a pair of scissors. You are going to need some clear tape. Now I have this clear packing tape. You can also use like magic tape, scotch tape, that kind of thing. But the clearer the tape, the better. Which is why I went with this packing tape today. The clearest tape I have. You are also going to need a pack of markers. Specifically, you are going to need a red marker and you're going to need a blue marker. Now, actually, the blue is closer to the color cyan. Somehow have a cyan marker, then get that today. At school, I would use Sharpies because they have a very thick, bold color. And I also have a cyan Sharpie. But today I have Crayola markers, and that's what we're going to use today, okay? So we're going to make some 3D glasses. Okay. Let me share my screen here. Show you what is going on. Okay. This is a YouTube video that is an Anaglyph, red and cyan. So you can see this is a video of a roller coaster. Let's take a look. Okay, so I turned my mic off. I turned my mic off for the video, and then I just described what we were looking at, and we totally missed it. So guess what? I'm gonna do it again. Okay. So, take a look at this video, and you see in the background there are two mountains. There's a red mountain, and there's a blue mountain, right? This is how the video is going to trick your brain into thinking that there's depth, 3D, okay? So what happens is we're going to make some glasses, and one eye is going to be red, and one eye is going to be blue. And what we're going to do, so when you look, so let's say this eye is looking through the red glasses, right? So it's looking through the red glasses. Everything in that red lens is going to look red. Everything. And it's going to cover up that mountain, right? Because everything looks red, you won't be able to see the mountain because everything looks red. So this eye won't be able to see the red mountain. It will only be able to see the blue mountain. And then same with this eye. This eye will have a blue lens. So everything will look blue, so it can't see the blue mountain. This eye can only see the red mountain. So in this way, your eyes can only see one of the mountains. Just like when you're looking at your finger, each eye sees everything from a different angle, and your brain puts it together. That's what's going to happen here. This eye will see one mountain. This eye will see another mountain. Your brain will stitch them together and say, hey, I can tell how far away that is. Okay? So it'll create that 3D look to it. And you can see like the what do you call it? You can see the railing over here is also red and blue here. The closer things are to the camera, the closer the pictures are together, and the further away the pictures are. That's what's going to help create this sense of depth. Okay? So that's how this is going to work. Okay, so let's start making ourselves some 3D glasses, okay? Okay, let's do this. So what I'm going to do, take my cardboard here, and I'm going to just cut out a little square here, okay? That. Okay. This down. Now, you know what? Might be too small. I think I might have done this too. It could be okay. It could be okay. Basically want to make sure that this covers your eyes, okay? So we'll see. Now what we're going to do is, I guess I could take my actual glasses off. Okay, here we go. So I'm lucky. I get to kind of like tell where my eyes are because I have glasses. But you're going to want to mark on this page, on this thing, where your eyes are. So I'm going to just kind of like make a little mark over here, a little mark here. Just some marks. It can be kind of general, okay? So this kind of gives me a good idea of where I'm going to need to cut out. So let's draw some squares using the marks I just made. I'm going to cheat a little bit on the inside. Just make sure I want them to be a little bit bigger than marked down. Just that way, because the worst part would be to have like some of the cardboard blocking your view. Okay, so there we go. That looks kind of good. Now I'm going to cut out this piece right here. And I know that like cutting cardboard out of the center is hard, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use a X-Acto knife. If you have a parent to help supervise or help you cut, then you can use an X-Acto knife. Otherwise, you can just kind of punch it through with the scissors and cut them out. You can see that in order to protect my table, I put some cardboard down, so that way I'm not cutting the table while I cut my cardboard here. So I'm gonna stab this guy. It's such a small cut that like hard to start getting dragging him going. I'm just gonna kind of saw it, stab it with X-Acto blade here. And again, you can do this with scissors. It just takes a little bit longer. Okay. Let's give this a little punch. There we go. So we made one eye hole. Let me flip this around. The other one going here. Okay. Now this side, gonna be really cool. And again, you know, if I'm going too fast, if you're trying to build these alongside me, you can see, look at all these holes in the cardboard here. I'm glad that this is going into the cardboard below and not into like table. If you're trying to build alongside with me here and you're like, Captain, you're going too fast. Hey, you know, that's okay. I'm trying to just get this in for the class, but you can definitely slow it down. You can watch the video with your friends, your family later. And that way you go at your own speed. Okay, let's punch this out. And you can see when I'm done with the X-Acto blade, I always retract it. So you have it out, you're cutting, you're done, immediately put it back in. Don't leave these guys open ever. The only time to ever have them open is when you're actually going to use it to cut. Okay, that way no one will accidentally step on it, or you will pick it up from the wrong end and you'll get yourself hurt. Okay, so here we go. We got ourselves some here. Let's take a look. Okay, so you can test, you can look. You want to make sure that there's the center part here is thin enough so that way it's not like sticking in front of one of your eyes. So give it a good test. If it doesn't work, you know, if it's like too wide or too small, or you know it's obstructed, just start over again. There's nothing wrong. Okay, so we're going to now we got these. What we're going to do is we're going to take our clear tape, right? And we are started. There we go. Okay, so we want to have just enough that goes over the whole glasses. Okay, so looks good. Off. Now again, you want the tape to be as clear as possible. Clear as possible. So I like using this packing tape, but you can use any kind of. Okay, so there we go. We've smoothed that down. Got the sticky side. We got the sticky side on this side, so we can put it up to our eyes, and it doesn't stick to our face. Right? Smart. Now, you can do another. You can do a like I got tape on this side. You can flip it over and put another layer of tape down if you want. It depends. That will make it harder to see through because you'll be looking through two pieces of tape rather than one. But this will allow you to color each side twice, which will give you twice the color light blocking effect. So it really depends on your thing. I am going to color one side, and then I'm going to look and see. And if it's not blocking enough light, then I am going to color. I'll add another piece of tape and color the other side. Okay, so I got my markers here. I'm going to get out my blue marker, and I'm going to get out my red marker. Okay, there they are. Now, what's funny is that the video requires that like the left eye be red and the blue eye be left, the left eye be blue, the right eye be red, or something. I can't remember which way it is, but the nice thing about doing it is that if you get it wrong, you can always just flip your glasses upside down, right? Okay, so I'm going to color one side red and one side blue. So I'm just going to get my marker. I'm going to use the fat side of the marker. I'm just going to get as much ink, much marker on this as possible, okay? And I want to kind of like, I'd like to go in the same direction, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That way it doesn't get really streaky. Okay, so there's my red. And now let's do our blue. Okay, here we go. Same thing on this side. Just kind of use the fat side of the marker. Keep going over and over to really get a lot of that color on there. You want to really make it thick and wet, so that way it does a good job of really blocking out, going over any of these holes that I might have made. Get it all there. Okay. Okay. Now you can let this dry, and then you can do it again. It really depends on like what you need, you know. So I could just, let's test this out here. Okay. Be the other way. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm looking through this, and it like maybe needs a little more color. It's like I can still see the other mountains, but what's interesting is that if I kind of relaxed my eyes and looked at the mountain, here, let me. So if I look at these mountains, I'm just giving another cross section of color on. If I look at the mountains, oh, that is much better. So here, look, this is what I did. So I first went up and down, right? And then I took the blue and I did up and down over here. So first I went up and down like this, right? And then it dried. And what I did was I took my marker and I went side to side. Okay, and then that was like much more color that was useful. Okay, so now when you hold it up, it's a little bit blurry, and you kind of have to like relax your eyes a little bit. Like you look at the mountains, but like don't be like, I can see the blue one, I can see the red one, right? You want to just kind of like relax and let your brain do what it automatically does. Okay. Let's see if it says. Two cameras. Okay, viewing. Okay, the red filter goes over your left eye. So red goes over left, right? That's what I have here. This might be the right side of your screen, but this is my left eye. I'm not sure how my camera might flip things around a little bit. So yeah, it says here, red over your left eye and a cyan filter over your right eye. You can, I guess, buy the glasses online. So I'm going to make this full screen. Okay. And we're going to restart. I'm going to, now here's the sad part of the video, is that you can't see what I'm seeing. You can't. But if you make your own glasses, it'll help you. Okay, so let's get started here. Turn the volume down a little bit so I can talk. Oh yeah, and if you just kind of relax and just like look at the track. Oh yeah, it does. It looks pretty good. The things that are further away are not as crisp. Like I can kind of still see it, and the track that's further away, but like it does a pretty good job. If you just kind of relax into it, definitely has a good 3D effect to it. Oh yeah, and if I sit back further, then that helps too. Neat. Okay. Whoa, that was a little weird taking it off there. That was neat. Okay. Yeah, so that was fun. Okay, so some 3D glasses, guys. Easy to make. The link to this video is in the chat. I also posted it on the Google Classroom. It is also on mrincorvia.com, where you can find it under the sound and light waves under links. Okay, so lots of places to find this video. Make your own glasses. Please let me know how it turns out for you. I'd be excited to see if you are successful. And again, if you have, I think it would have been better if I had the cyan marker. So cyan is closer to the color of my shirt. In fact, if you want to just see this is what cyan looks like. See this part of it? So see the red track goes up this way, and then the blue track, this is not actually blue. That's the color cyan. So if you had a cyan Sharpie, like I have at school, we can make some good 3D glasses that way. Okay, guys, this was super fun. I'm glad to have got to do this with you guys today. That is all for our pirate science. I'm going to hang out a little bit longer. I want to show you something here. Let's see. Get out of here. We don't want 3D coaster anymore. Okay, so here is light and waves. This is where I put the, refresh. Yeah, so down here, you can't see it because my picture's in the way, but right down here, there's 3D roller coaster. You can check that out, okay? Okay, let's just kind of go over the Google Classroom. Okay, so also, oh, I remember what I wanted to show you. Okay, so, oh no, we can't do that till later. Okay, I'm a little bit confused as to what's going on right here. Let's just take a look at our Google Classroom. So here's today's video. We have Ruby has a club sign up form, so go check that out. And then today at 1 o'clock, we will do Answer Plays Minecraft, okay? I look forward to seeing you all then. It's great hanging out with you today. It's a shame that chat doesn't seem to work, but I'll chat with you soon enough. Okay, guys, take care. Bye.